Hey guys, it's me again. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel today and taking the time to spend some time with me and watch me create a makeup look. So this look today is going to be done and I'm only going to be using the Morphe 35O palette. This right here, now this is my first ever Morphe product that I've ever received, ever purchased anything. I am just so head over heels in love with it already. I literally just got it in the mail today, and on the way home I was like, what am I going to film today? I have no idea what I want to do. And then this was sitting there and I was like, okay, I gotcha. This is what I'm doing today, and probably for the next like 50 videos. But I feel like this is a palette that a lot of people have, minus myself until now. And we all know or have heard the rave about Morphe's products and how they are affordable, yet the quality is so there. So anyway, I had so much fun filming this look. Obviously, I've already done it, but if you want to see how I did do it, keep watching. And get your brushes, get your makeup, and girl, let's have some fun. Keep watching. Okay guys, so I've already got my foundation on. You've already seen me do that, you know, what is it? I want to say 100 times, but really I only have like 5 videos. So, but anyway, you know how to put foundation on and all that good stuff. So I really wanted this video to be more all about the eyes. So let's get into the eyes, okay? I'm going to zoom you guys in pretty close to my eyes so you can see what's going on. And this time I promise throughout the whole process, I'm going to try my best to stay in view of the camera. So this is really up close and personal, but we're going to make it work. I'm going to create a look just using this palette. Obviously, it's not going to be that hard because look at what all I have to work with. So to get started, I'm going to do what I always do, and I'm going to set my lids. And I'm going to do this using this matte white brighter color here. And I'm just going to do that like so. I'm so excited to be using this palette for once. I'm going to next go in with a transition shade. Honestly, I mean, how could you pick one? There are so many great transition shades in this palette. I mean, you got matte, shimmers, foils, whatever you want, whatever you could possibly need. This palette here has got it. So I'm going to go for a warm smoky eye today, and so I'm going to actually keep going in with this big fluffy brush that I used to set my entire lid, which I normally don't do, but because I want to smoke it out so much, I'm going to keep doing it with this, at least for my transition. I think I want my first transition shade to be this one right here, the one right beside of where we just went with that first matte shade. And I'm going to pick it up and just go in my crease area like that. Another transition shade. Once again, this look is going to be all about blending and building up to what we actually want our finished product to be. And I'm going to go in with this shade right here. It's on that same row as the matte, the first matte shade, and it's 5 down. Still going in with that fluffy brush, and I'm just going to pop this in the crease. Okay, next I'm going to take another color, still using this brush, and I am going to go into this shade right here. It's kind of like a peachy tone shade right here. It's very warm. Okay, now we're going to move on to our smaller fluffy brush, and we're going to start getting into some of these darker colors here. Still going to stick with the really warm tone ones, and I'm going to go in with this orange color right here. It's like the orangest one in the palette. And I want to focus this more so in the crease. Now I am going to switch to my other smaller fluffy brush. It's my e.l.f. blending brush, and I'm going to take this and dip into a chocolate color. I apologize for these dogs. People keep walking in front of my house. Don't they know I'm sitting here trying to film a video. This little color right here. And really focus it again more so in the crease. And blend this out even more in just a minute. So if you're sitting there thinking, ooh, Lord, that looks horrible, we'll fix it. We'll fix it. A smoky eye is always ugly before it gets pretty. So just keep that in mind. First, what I'm going to do is I am going to take my Tarte TapeShape concealer, and I'm going to put some on my lid. So now I'm going to take another flat synthetic brush, and I'm going to go in with this beautiful copper shade right here. It's like a foil color, and I'm loving it. So we're going to use this on the lid. To go back in with the last brush that I was using before that, my e.l.f. blending brush, and I'm going to smoke this out just a little bit more, add a little bit more depth to my creases and my corners, and call it a day, okay? So I'm first going to go back in with that last chocolate shade that we were dipping into. This color right here. Get a little bit on this e.l.f. brush and focus it on my corner. Okay, I'm going to go back in with that fluffy brush and just kind of blend all this out just to make sure there's no harsh lines or anything like that. Okay. Then I'm going to go in with this extremely small blending brush, and I'm going to go back in with that same dark chocolate color. Can y'all see? Right there. And the reason I'm using a smaller one is because I want to pop it in my inner corner just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and do some liner with this look. So we're going to come back to the eyes in just a minute, but right now I'm going to go ahead and do my concealer, bronzer, and all that good stuff. I of course am going in with my TapeShape concealer by Tarte. If anyone's wondering, the foundation that I have on is my ProGlo foundation. Now I'm going to set this with my Airspun Translucent powder. And this is the first time I'm going to be using this, but I've seen a lot of people talk about it. Minus the smell. People seem to like it, so we'll see. It does smell like my grandmother. I've seen somewhere someone said that if you leave the lid off for a couple of days, it can somewhat eliminate the smell. I'm definitely going to try that out. Okay, now we're going to go on my butter bronzer. As usual, I've got to find a new product, y'all. I've got to. I know they have them out there. It's just whether or not I know about them. And I'm going to dust some on my nose per the usual. Okay. And for a blush, I'm going to be using my Wet n Wild Color Icon in the shade Apricot in the Middle. It's just a really pretty peachy, warm tone shade. It's got a little bit of shimmer in it. Now I'm going to go back to the eyes and finish those up, and then we'll do highlighter and be done, and lips, and be done with it, okay? So back to the eyes here, back to the drawing board. I'm going to first work on this bottom lash line, and I want to smoke it out. First, I am going to go in with a warm color that we used, and I'm thinking I'm going to go in with this one right here, that peach shade. Okay, then I'm going to go in with this cocoa color right here beside of that color that we just used. And then I'm going to take my smaller brush by Wet n Wild, and it's just thinner, so it really gets in there, and it's great for putting shadow on the waterline. If you've never done that, I am kind of a fan of it. It can irritate your eyes though if you get shadow in your actual eye. I think I'm going to go in with this one right here. There's not an actual black in here, but I feel like this one's going to be close enough. And I'm just going to put it. Now I'm going to highlight my brow bone, and I'm going to do so. I like highlighting my brow bone with a matte shade, and I'm going to do that with the initial color that we set all over the lid. However, I'm going to do it using my finger. Y'all know how I feel about that. It just puts off a little bit more pigment than using a brush. Okay, now I'm going to highlight that inner corner. Now for mascara and lashes. So we're going to highlight while we're waiting on that to dry. And I'm going to use my NYX Strobe of Genius palette. For my lips, I am going to use the MAC Staunchly Stylish lip pencil. I think I am going to go in with my NYX Liquid Seude in the color Soft Spoken. And now I'm going to apply lashes really quick, and like I said, we'll be done. Okay, you guys, so that concludes this look. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you find it appealing. I personally am in love with it. My new lighting should be here tomorrow, and I'm so excited. That just means better quality videos for you guys, and because sometimes I feel like the pigment and how my stuff is blended just doesn't come across on this camera with this lighting like it should. But anyway, I want to like try to get away from these long exits and intros. But thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, please subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!